Thank you. Good morning, everyone. This is a quick one, a little piece, just to add to your repertoire, stuff like that. Anyway, I have to wrap it up soon because my electrician is coming in to do some work. So I'm gonna wrap it. I hope you're doing well. Tuesday, I believe August 11th. So I wanted to add this thing. So you just bring this message, quick one. Anyway, so optimism. I believe in optimism. Optimism is very, very important, right? So it's needed. It can be some necessary aspect for you to move forward in whatever you're trying to achieve. So like we know, success in anything requires some facts, about emotions, right? And so one of the most important things, difficult things to overcome is the masterization, or if that's a word, or mastering of the emotions over facts. And we have all struggled in this area, and some of us are still working through them. So the person, that has mastered his or emotions, basically has mastered themselves. And so the general that loses his temper has already lost the war. That's what it is. So don't become a slave to emotions because they are suddenly reliable. Be guided by reality and develop what we call emotional intelligence, right? So let's break it down. Let's break it down a little bit. So like let's say first you feel this pull, right? This call, this passion to make this important trip to the motherland, right? This place called home, okay? And this pulls you relentlessly. It is intense, irresistible, makes you want to just pack and go. So then what do, right? Pack and go. Okay, then you get it. Then what happens, right? Oh, I'll sort it out when I get there. Okay, that's the thought. So one of the things we're going to talk about is, you see, optimism is not a plan. Okay, it is one thing to envision the future with goals achieved and profits earned, and another thing to do the mundane work of plotting out how to get there and taking account of all the things that might go wrong, right? That's a whole different thing. So I know the benefit of optimism, includes the studies have shown reduce the risk of heart disease, stroke. It gives you better immunity and also improving job performance. So why optimism is a critical component of conceiving goals, it can also can be crippling when it comes to actually working through them. Okay. So in fact, a cherry disposition and a good attitude can zap the motivation needed to mobilize and strategize, leaving us with lofty ideas that never reach fruition, right? In other words, dreaming isn't doing, or hoping alone isn't enough. Okay? So optimism alone isn't enough. Positive thinking crippled with the understanding of the obstacles that stand in your way is the key to achieving significant behavior change, right? So daydreaming and just wishing that something would happen just because of how you've envisioned it, will sometimes kill your drive to actually put in the work, if that makes sense. Okay. So the problem that often run into is that when people really think about a positive future, right? They have already attained this future in their minds. So there's little motivation to actually act on it. You know, they have imagined themselves as having arrived, so they had no incentive to take action, right? So you have already achieved that goal in their mind or in their head. So indulge in positive thinking or positive reality. That's what we want to be, in the possibility of overcoming all the challenges, but also dealing with the reality of you, personal growth, you overcoming yourself. It's about you mastering yourself to be able to achieve your goals. It's not about what somebody's doing to you. It's about you yourself growing. Okay, to master yourself, your thoughts, emotions, and your ethics, your great work ethic and discipline and all that stuff. Okay. So in order to successfully achieve your goals, we need to add a dash of realism to our positivity, if that makes sense, right? So a positive realism is a realization that your business partner maybe is not cut out to be a partner, or your building contractor, regardless of your relationship, is not competent or dishonest, or your pastor is a fraud in disguise. I had to put a pastor one in there. Okay. So because I've seen people lose money, dreams crush, dreams becomes nightmare, the hopes of generations destroyed because some people cannot deal with the realities that is visible due to their emotional ties. You know what I'm saying? So you have to develop that aspect of you, know that look, there's hard decisions to be made, but that's the reality for yourself. Okay. So master your emotions and you can attain your greatness. Okay. So one of the master key to success and happiness is positive thinking with the application of a plan and the strategies to overcome them. You are a winner, so go win big. Thank you.